Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hope you are having an excellent whatever day of the week it is. I think it's Thursday. Excellent Thursday. We're one day away from this work week being over. Um, Weird. I was trying to set a glass down on the table, and it wasn't laying flat for some reason. I'm still not entirely sure why it wasn't laying flat, but in any case, we're here. We're gonna start with Animal Crossing, as is our routine these days. And then I might try playing Harry Potter again, using a different technique this time. We'll have to see how the evening goes. Also, it did bring me to a question I had, and I doubt anybody's listening right now that can answer it. It's so weird for me to start on time, isn't it? Where'd my Steam window go? Right here. How did I do this last night? So somehow, last night somebody sent me a message, and I didn't respond to it because one, I was tied up, and then two, I didn't recognize the name. Now I don't see them in my Steam list here, which makes it even less likely that I would have responded, But I thought I had my chat settings set so that people couldn't message me. Maybe it was on Twitch. Maybe they messaged me on Twitch, and that's where I got confused. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Hey, Charles, thanks for redeeming Put on the Hat. Where'd your turnips end up, Charles? 377. Okay. Should we do a prediction? Nah, not enough people around. I don't know where to play. I can play on that. I'll play on this screen for now. Gotta check the mail first. I was looking for a piece of candy. That's nice. Toffee lover Eric. Wonder what would happen if I gave Eric back his own item. Probably nothing. I need some turnip prices. $4.79. Woo! You want to come here, Charles? Or did you already sell? Okay, let me get the island opened up, you know. $4.79 is a great price. Before I do that, let me empty my inventory. Sorry, I just want to... Can never remember what works and doesn't work when I'm in network mode, so... Figure I can put all this stuff in storage now. That way, it's probably not a problem, but... Bum bum bum. How's your day, Charles? Do you have a good day? Bad day? None of the above day? Basic day? I went to work. Went pretty well. And I went to work again. Also went pretty well. Then I got sent home early because of the weather. So that was nice. My school that canceled school for illness has been in the news, which isn't really that big of a deal, but it's kind of fun. Do. Open. Really? He sent me a fossil? This is getting kind of frustrating. Sometimes the menus don't do what I want. We'll just leave all that there. That's fine. I would like visitors via online play. Roger, roger. All my friends. The hatches are open. Bum 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 ba dum. Okay, let's make some money. Yeah, but somebody messaged me last night asking if I was going to stream Harry Potter. And I don't know who they were, and I don't know why they asked. And I kind of wish I would have responded now, because I'm an overly curious person. Am I going to stream Harry Potter? I think I'm going to try tonight. I'm not, like, super far into the game. And I think I have a way to do it. And I'd like to experiment with that way, because that will open the door to some other video games. Maybe. We'll have to see. Hey, look, it's Santa. Hey, look, it's Blake. 479, Blake. 479. Or you can go hang out with Charles at 377. Got 2 good islands today. Pikachu. How many pixels are a standard emote? Are they 64? Hey, Tech, how's it going? And thank you for the 49 months. I think they're bigger than 16. They might be 32 by 32. Just editing. Very cool. Hype train. And thanks for the 56 months, Blake. Wait, Blake has been here longer than Tech? Seems odd. Let's see. We already established. Apparently I didn't remember it. You know what? I think we established that you were here first, but did we establish that you introduced me to Tech? Also, did I talk about tech on stream before tech ever showed up then? Oh man, now I'm even more... That's messing with my head. In the best possible way. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I realized today that I feel like my creative engine is just not running as high as it once did. Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Do do do. Where did we sell last week? Did I sell like on a small spike on my own island? Oh, I forgot to empty my... I like how it literally filled up exactly half, so I'm gonna have to make 2 more trips, but that's cool. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum. And there's Blake. At least I'm pretty sure that was Blake. Yes, all look so different. We had Santa Claus earlier. I'm assuming I won't get the Santa Claus outfit until, I don't know, until the actual holidays. And thank you for the hype train, you guys. Choo choo! It's over. Let's see. What else should we talk about today? So my dad called me last night. Said his computer is having issues. Kinda sounds like hard drive failure. Which I haven't gotten a chance to go over and see if maybe his hard drive just came disconnected or something. He does have a solid state, so it's a little odd that it's hard drive failure, but it hit me while I was on the phone with him that the computer he is using is like 13 years old at this point. I think I gotta get him a new one. But he doesn't want a new one if that one can be fixed. I was like, I know I can fix it, but question of whether or not I should is a different one. Just realizing when I look outside that my lights are off far more than they're on. It's a good thing. Averages. Bye. I don't know who's leaving yet. It's probably Blake. It's a cool hat, though. And a cool sweater. Sold. Now we should go put these into the ATM, but if my math is right, I can pick up the rest of these turnips without doing that. So I'm going to try. Big size. Now watch. Next one is full. Haha, your pockets are full already. Look at that. Perfect. My math was perfect. Interesting, though. That didn't go quite the way I thought it would. Because there's 2 more turnips there than I would have expected. Huh. Weird. Somehow I got lucky. You ever think about how many millions of bells those 2 raccoons must have? To be handing out money, buying all these turnips from me? Oops, wrong button. Still not over 40, though. How disappointing. have limit. I mean, that's true. But I like to imagine they have a limited gold amount. Read an article today about the Muppets and thinking about how some of their fourth wall breaking stick is interesting in terms of when you go to like watch the show, how you consume it. So like, for example, if you're watching the Muppet Show and they do one of those scenes where the Muppets are in the back talking to each other, you know, hanging out, in that moment, are they actors or are we witnessing what they're like when they're not actors, right? Like, are they acting like they're backstage? Or are they, in fact, are we seeing what they are like backstage? See the confusion there? And the Muppet Christmas Carol takes it to a whole nother level when Gonzo goes off and starts being Charles Dickens. Then you've got 3 layers deep, which is even weirder. But it made for, well, it made me want to go watch the movie again and come at it from a completely different perspective. As silly as that sounds, like it's not going to be game changing or anything, but it made me go, huh? Is he being an actor? What? Like, am I watching somebody playing a narrator? I don't know. Just got my brain going today. Greg the Bunny shows the real lives of puppets. I think the fact that the statement "the real lives of puppets" exists is even more intriguing. Yeah, no, I know it's not. I'm familiar, at least a little bit. Okay, I got 2 goals for tonight. I don't know if I can accomplish them. I want to figure out how to make the Roost Sable cookie. That is going to be my goal. I will probably fail. Although I do want to play another game, so I'll have to think about it. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Wait, what's this button? Oh, we already did that. Sorry, I got distracted by a button that said new. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's also not cool. Okay. Sorry, I saw new icons in the Twitch thing, and I don't think either one of them are new. Okay, back to the normal screen. I must just not have clicked on them at some point. Hey, School Road, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Happy... Wait, does Frosty the Snowman say Happy New Year? Happy New Year! Is that what it is? Happy birthday. No, he says birthday, doesn't he? Happy birthday, I think. Yeah. Smiley figured it out. What I was going for there. I wish the new DLC gave us something new to collect. I think that'd be fun. I don't know why, considering I haven't finished the other collections, but... How's it going today, Smiley? Good day, you enjoying the freezing rain? I haven't gone out and shoveled my driveway yet. I'll probably do that after stream. Does it look like it was snowing again? Looks like it's still snowing now. It doesn't seem like it's as windy as last night. At least my snowflakes aren't moving around, but I guess maybe it is. My tree doesn't look like it's moving. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's coming from a different direction tonight. I don't know. Sell. Last night, though, kept hearing it beat and bang. Like, I've got those snowflakes that are hanging on my windows, and I kept hearing them hit the windows. Okay, I'm gonna figure out this cooking thing. Maybe. I probably won't figure it out, but I'm gonna try anyway. So we need to find like a stove or an oven. Maybe. Do. Someone's on their way here. Who could it be? The animal I do see. Is that the lyric? Wildcrats. Wildcrats. Mistakenly caught gamer. Charles. Remind me when I'm done with Animal Crossing tonight that I want to look at the GameCube app on the Switch. I had a thought today that I couldn't remember beating Wind Waker. I'm not suggesting that Wind Waker is our next game, but I had a thought that I couldn't remember beating it. Except, nope, I changed my mind. I know I beat it. Or did I? It's possible this is another one of those, I just saw it beaten. And I was in the room at the time. Should pull my GameCube out and find out. See if my memory cards are still working. I know I haven't beaten it on stream. In fact, I can tell you where I was sitting when it was beaten. I just don't know if I was the one to beat it. Actually, that's funny to think about. I wonder if I did beat it, but it wasn't my save. That's kind of a weird thing to say, but I have a rough feeling that it might have been my sister who played the game to completion, but then had me fight the Ganon-esque creature. I remember that not being the most Ganon of Ganons. Like, I remember that being like a bigger thing too. Am I remembering that wrong? That fight's kind of a blur in my head. I remember the castle being like its own island. Ganon appears in puppet form. Oh, see, I don't remember that at all. See, now I'm gonna look it up. Because I want to see the final. I remember the final, the final base being its own little island. I remember that. And again, maybe I'm remembering this wrong. Because it would have been like 30 years ago now. Puppet form. I'm not, like, even the pictures, I'm not seeing puppet form. What do you mean by puppet form? I think you're making that up. Yeah, the water, like the water wall fight. I don't remember that at all. But I see what you're talking about. I did come across that here as I'm looking here. I don't remember that part at all. Gosh. See, this is why I gotta replay these games every 30 years. Oh, I wasn't planning on playing another Zelda game. Then we'd be down to like 3 that I haven't. Well, no, we'd be down to like 6 or 7 that I haven't beaten on stream, counting like the DS games and stuff. Hey Charles, if you want to take the flowers, feel free to use a shovel. Just saying. I don't know what you're doing with all of them, but oh, shovels aren't permitted, but I guess that's silly. How are they supposed to help you clean your island? Wait, are there snowballs right now? Because you're here? Can I not get a snowball while you're here? I mean, it makes sense. I do understand, Charles. So they can't destroy your island, and isn't that one of the nice features of the DLC that's coming out? That it won't have that problem? Okay, I need to find an oven. I can just break into somebody's house and use theirs. This person doesn't have one. I don't disagree. I do not disagree. That'd be a simple way to solve the problem. Different levels of access. Oh, they can? So then Charles should be able to use a shovel. Because I'm pretty sure I have Charles marked as a best friend. Just wanted to chat. Everybody has an oven. That's what I'm trying to do, but I can't find one. Which is weird, because that one time they were all cooking. Now, like, nobody's cooking. That's a good question. We'll check that too. This guy's got a sink. I don't think sinks count, though. Oh, maybe they do. Huh. I am missing some key component of this game. I don't know what it is. So it says you can prep it. No, that's just it. I haven't learned how to cook, Charles. That's, like, how do I get that skill? Maybe I should Google that. I don't think so. I don't think I have any Nook Miles things not unlocked that matter. Animal Crossing cooking. 2.0 update lets players make food, gather ingredients, Nook's crannies. Unlocking recipes via Nook's Cranny, message bottles, and villagers after meeting island rating goals and upgrading Nook phone. So I looked it up and it said I had to buy a stove from Nook's Cranny, so I did. $3,000 Nook Miles. The item appears in Nook's shop after the player has upgraded resident services and completed the do-it-yourself customization workshop, and a day has passed. What? Oh, can't do it right now. I'm gonna see if I can make an oven real quick. That'd be like furniture, right? Suspicious cauldron. It's not really an oven. Frying pan. Equipment. This doesn't seem like equipment. Other. Craftable. Seasonal. Oh, so the seasonal things like the fall stuff goes away. Like, you can't craft them out of season? Oh no, the Halloween stuff's still here. Just doesn't show that season. Okay. Well, we might not be able to do this then. That's okay, though. Okay, I'm going to leave my island here on for those that still need to do turnips. We're going to try an experiment. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to work. we're just gonna see. We're gonna see if it plays okay. Now here's the first question. Is there a way to do mirroring on the Steam Deck? Steam Deck mirroring when monitor is plugged in. But I don't want to go to desktop mode. In fact, I don't even know if I know how to get to desktop mode from here. Okay, I have so many things I want to figure out here. So I've got my game saved. We're gonna exit the game. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, which takes us out to here. So then let's go to this. What's in settings? Display. So it's showing in 1080p now, but when we were in Hogwarts, it didn't do that. Advanced view? No. No. External forces a low resolution configuration when plugging in an external monitor to improve compatibility. No, I don't think I want that. Interesting. So maybe we have to go to desktop mode. Now that's interesting. It did not move. Oh, there we go. Okay. Power. Switch to desktop. This is my first time, I think, doing this. We did like install Windows on my Steam Deck at one point, but that's not quite the same thing. See if we can find display settings here. Now it's interesting right now. I can see. I must have two desktops. Yeah, I'm in extend mode. Okay. Okay, so now both screens appear to be showing the same thing, so that's good. Except they're not. Now I have a new problem. My handheld is showing less than the main screen, so what's the resolution supposed to be on the Steam Deck? Internal display is 1280 by 800, which is what this is showing. So why can I not see? This is curious. still in 1920 by 1080. So I need to flip this one to match. But I can't. Is that what we're taking away from this? You guys can't see the bottom now. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to try to do what you're saying, Tech, and see what happens here. I'm not entirely used to how Linux does this. Disable the replica setting. Okay. Okay, so now we've got dual displays. You guys are seeing... Well, for some reason you're not seeing anything at the moment. So then drag this on top of that. Oh, you know what though? I think I want to go the other way. Can I move this over? Hold on a second. I'm going to see if I can put this on the screen so I can try to figure out if I'm missing something obvious here. Let's go to... I know what I have to hit. Studio. Then... Sorry about that. Hold on. I thought I was in studio mode, and apparently I was not. Okay, so let's try this again. Yeah, so this is where I was. This is what I did before. So I'll go ahead and apply it, and you'll see what happens here. So yeah, so you're not able to see the very top and the very bottom. Oh, I gotta hit. Gosh, this is what it ends up. This is what it ends up looking like. So right now you're seeing. Actually, you're only missing half the start bar. That's not as bad as I thought it was. And you do lose... Oh, you lose the title bar. So a title bar worth on top and a little bit... Yeah, I don't think it is. We can let it trim. That should work. So I'm going to close this. And then I'm going to restart. Let's see what this does. This won't translate to gaming mode. So is there no way to do mirroring in gaming mode? It'll do extent, or it'll do screen 2, but it won't do mirroring. Yeah, hold on. We'll see what happens here. So I was hoping it would translate to mirroring. I might just have to play on a screen. I'm learning. It's part of the educational process. And now I've got nothing anywhere. We'll get there. Okay, let's. So yeah, so now we're back. We're back to where I can see it on the screen, but I can't. My Steam Deck screen's off. Okay, gaming mode mirroring Steam Deck. My initial. Right, display and unify screens, then in the Steam top right, hit big picture mode. The deck will display, that doesn't seem right. Hey, Rainbow. Thanks for the lurk. Okay, well, I'm just gonna give up. Also, do we not have sound? USB audio. That should be this. Oh, but I don't know that USB audio is HDMI audio in this case. Oh, another fun problem. We'll see what happens when the game comes up. Also, it does not look near as well. It doesn't look too bad. How does that look on stream? Because stream is probably rendering it closer to what the Steam Deck does, and my TV is probably rendering it larger. Because on stream, that actually doesn't look all that bad. At least from what I'm looking at. But maybe. I'm wondering if I should adjust the graphics setting. And we don't have audio. Okay. Let's see what settings we can change here. So we're at 1280 by 720. Which is a little lower than normal, but it's actually, I think that's the exact dimensions of that portion of my stream. So, because I think I'm streaming at 1080 with the screen, the gameplay area set to 1220 by 720. So that might actually be working exactly as intended. So no weird scaling stuff. Audio is what I want to look at. Can I choose a device? Interesting. Okay, we're going to exit the game one more time. Because I'm trying to do too much. Or trying to figure out what I can and can't do. Hey, official, how's it going? It's going to be in the Steam menu if it exists. Settings, audio, output device. Wonder what that is. Okay. We have sound. Cool. I like it when things work. Okay, let's try this again. You bought your Switch 2 yesterday? Nice. Congrats. Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or Happy Hanukkah or whatever you may celebrate this time of year. I kind of wonder, I'll be curious to see how Switch 2 sales do this year for the holidays. I was expecting it to be like this holiday's hot item, and actually, to make it even weirder, I feel like I haven't heard any news stories about this year's hot items. Like, that's like a annual staple for the news, and I feel like nobody has said anything about it. Or I've missed all of them. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, do you want me to replay the intro, or do you just want to tell you what's happened so far? Because it's not all that interesting. I can explain it pretty quickly. Turn it up a little bit more. You assume someone did magic but bad. So okay, I'll catch you up to speed.
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Well, that's nice. We're still in the tutorial.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
We're just going to ignore her for the moment. You know nothing about Harry Potter? Well, you're not too far off. I am a 5th year student. However, I should rephrase this. I am a first-year student who is coming in on my 5th year. I don't know why, but I'm not coming in as a first year. I'm coming in as a 5th year, and apparently another professor was sent to me to help me like get caught up to speed or something. Again, I don't know, like there's no story as to why. Yeah, it's something like that, Tech, except for some reason I'm not too old to be a Jedi. And in any case, they came and they picked me up. Did it tell me why I was a 5th year Silverdown? I don't remember them saying that. Do I need to go back and watch it again? Do we need to replay the intro? In any case, on my way to school, my carriage was attacked by a dragon. Well, not that, but the reason you were chosen. Oh, okay. What was the reason I was chosen? My carriage was attacked by a dragon, and then it ate somebody from the Ministry of Magic. That was sad. The professor and I escaped, though, and in the process, we found a port key that only I could see the magic for, and then we went into a vault that only I could see the way in, and then there was an evil goblin who wanted what was ever in the vault, and then he didn't. I don't know if he got it. I don't think he got it. Did he get it? Maybe I should replay it. Well, in any case, I ended up here at Hogwarts, where I was supposed to be, after a little bit of drama, and that was about it. So, here we go. We're just in Hogwarts with no idea what's supposed to happen next.
Something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I don't think this looks as good on here as it did on my...
That should be all for now.
Smaller screens, you know?
To attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Oh, we get to go to school.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor. I don't care about any of that.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much.
Wait, did I switch my game?
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events.
I also don't know where I am in the timeline.
Specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Hmm. Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
I'm not telling her about the goblin.
Speak of
That's
the devil.
Professor Fig.
Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Way before Dumbledore?
You
Okay.
seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah,
I wouldn't say
I'm
solid,
afraid I
but
can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very
yeah,
well.
dragons attacking carriage is not
Enough
normal.
chit-chat. I need
Just
to get
for
to
the
class
record.
myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide.
No.
It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable
Thought you were leaving
to
me alone.
as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't...
This is
get
so
some
not a
points
game
for
type
those
that I'm used to
supplies.
playing.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Well, there's a lot of ties
Professor
to the
Weasley
main
is a
movie, but I'm
brilliant
not
and
sure.
astute witch.
That's
It
why I
will
wasn't
help
sure
to
where I
keep
was in the
details to
timeline yet.
yourself for now.
The
We don't
Weasley is
know
a
where
long
this
family.
path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Well, that's nice.
Speaking of guides...
Did I hear
and
that they're
so
making
I
a
may
sequel to this
avoid
game, too?
another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests. That's nice. Open map. This blah represents main quests. Completing main quests will further this story. Some quests are locked by spells. Okay. Track a quest with A to continue. Sure.
The map is enchanted to
Ooh,
help
and
you find your
multiplayer.
way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman.
Are you talking
and a
about
good
Subnautica,
friend.
Silverdown?
I shall reach out
Subnautica
when I
2?
have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More
Yeah, I'm
than your
excited about that
powers
one.
may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Sorry, there's a lot of buttons here. I can't open that door, apparently. Oh. Wait. It opened itself. Oh, there we go. Do. Yeah. We'll risk it for a little bit. If it gets too bad, then I'll give up on this game. But I'm experimenting here. I've never used the Steam Deck as a streaming device, so this is new to me. And it, like I said, it doesn't actually look. And again, I'm not sure I'm seeing what you're seeing, but to me, like on my TV here, this looks like N64 graphics. But on stream, it looks reasonable. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of
1878. Okay, so we're about 100 years.
Now,
Well,
you may be asking yourself how an
little
old
less.
woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in
So not
Eastern
not
Wales
super far
and lived
back.
to boast about it.
We're about 20 to 40 years before Dumbledore. Maybe
To
a little
the
more.
wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an
Yeah, teachers couldn't do that today.
The value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with L. Oh, we gotta do this whole thing again? I don't entirely get the spell casting in this game.
Levioso!
Do I ever need to know those shapes without having the guide silver down?
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
So,
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Okay. Interesting.
Very
That makes
good.
sense.
But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should Levioso! This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a...
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Okay, then.
Watch your opponent's signs to attack
I win.
or defend yourself.
Kind of getting the hang of it. Combat's kind of interesting.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I don't think he likes me. Also, Silverdown, if I hadn't
put you
been
on the spot,
Gryffindor, does
and
that make a
you
big
rose to the
change?
challenge.
Do you know?
Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things. from
Great
you.
things from
I
you.
demand
It's a line from the
excellence
movie.
from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
Good to know.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't
Slytherin.
expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
That one? That one.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
I'm not sure I'm a
You're
very
always
good
right,
Gryffindor.
Barry. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
I'm gonna end up being
Perhaps
a Slytherin.
somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Dum,
Look
dum,
for
dum.
Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Okay. So we have completed that, so now we need to go to Charms class, which is this way, apparently. Just follow the quest. I'm stuffed, I'm stuffy, and I'm coughing your lungs out. Sounds like you've got influenza A, or a cold, or some other illness that you probably don't want. I hope you feel better soon, Cassandra. Is your school on break now? So that you can at least get some rest and get better?
Too much to hope for, I suppose.
Someday I'll learn how to get around this map, but I hear the stairs are always changing. There's a symbol on my map. I don't know what that symbol means. Oh, maybe it's above me? Gets easier once you get something. I mean, there is a way to teleport around the castle, but I'm enjoying just walking. I like seeing it, even if the graphics aren't as pretty as they could be.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I feel like I'm in the classroom. Begin quest. There we go. First day today? Well, it's good timing then. You got a little time to get better.
Here. Behind
Get some
you.
rest, drink lots of
There's
fluids.
an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident
That sounds fun.
you will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review.
Ah,
Everyone get
good
into
teacher.
pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Nobody remembers
Now
anything.
let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Boom. We're playing Harry Potter tonight, it seems. Except there's no Harry or Potter. Although I did name him Harry Potter, just to see what would happen.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
It was a short class, and I didn't even get to practice it. I wonder.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand. So, what better than a bit of sport?
Did I just get an achievement?
Our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far
Like the
as
3D
possible,
audio.
but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. Accio. Excellent. Good. Happens to the best of us. That's it. Stay focused.
How do I release the charm?
Accio. Splendid. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
I failed
But
all
there's
three.
Certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Hey.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
How do I...
Here we go.
How do I release it, though?
Yes!
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
I am not, you silly person.
Accio.
Oh, now that time it didn't hold.
Let us see this. Phew.
Yeah, but how do I... Oh, okay, I'm understanding now.
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this.
I can't win.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Accio.
Okay. I want to play again. Bummer. Just when I figured it
Let us
out.
make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
Okay. We'll hit that one, and we'll hold this button down, and then we'll go boom. Ha!
Excellent control there.
Just call me Harry Potter. Oh, really?
Phew.
Stop! Oh no!
Stay
I thought I had it.
Watch this.
Oh, she cheating.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Quite impressive.
I think with all my mini golf experience, I would be better off, but. Oh, I should have done that, Silverdown.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I didn't know that. Does any of this... So, like, most video games that have, like, this RPG aspect to them, which this feels like it's an RPG thing, like, a lot of the times, the impact of what happens on these things doesn't really have much of an impact on anything. But, like, is this game at all like Chrono Trigger, where it does?
You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you.
Like, does it have any impact other than her lines right here?
Proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and
I don't
were
think I played that
halfway around
game.
the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is you? I can't even say the word right. Why is it misspelled over here?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Oh, Wagadu is the word. Never mind.
You can cast spells without a
Why
wand.
does everybody
Oh,
cast without a
yes.
wand?
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word,
use
if
Accio
you would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor.
I wonder what would happen if I had won.
Though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Quest complete. Now I think we gotta go back and talk to Weasley, right? Oh, a level 1 lock. Wait. Let's open it. Okay, apparently I'm not at level 1. Now we gotta go here. Side quests are now available. I choose track that quest.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Suppose I'm not supposed to zap him, am I? So if you're playing this game at full speed, how long is it? Like, do people speedrun it? More flue flames discovered. It's good to know. I put it on easy mode, so hopefully this goes easy.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More work?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let's go with Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area.
So
she'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's
she is a talker.
undesirables on the
I'm
way.
assuming they both are.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory.
If there's a choice you want me to make
Best
Silver Down, so like
avoid
you can see
and
some different version of the
associates,
game, let me know.
including his right hand of sorts,
I don't know how much
Theophilus
this stuff
Harlow,
impacts things.
If you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Assignments are types of quests. Professors complete a reward with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo. Okay, you can track assignments and their progress. That's nice. I'm not paying enough attention to what they're telling me, but I'm just gonna go over here and zap this guy.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
I skip these things.
It seems as if that might come.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor
like that way.
Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers.
Okay.
A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few.
That's nice.
I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Look, the flying pages near the broken statue.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
I saw some earlier. Oh. Then what do? I saw it a second ago.
Accio! Got it.
Nice. One down, one to go. I think.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
What do you need?
Are you alright?
There's the
Don't
page.
you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I hate you. No. Why does everyone hate you?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst. That no-talent moon mind. I
Man,
wanted to make some new
this is
friends.
some harsh words.
So I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I can't make any promises.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again.
No.
I'll be back to playing
They'll be
Snake
mine.
Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Well, that's a nice side quest. Now, where'd that sheet of paper go?
Accio! Brilliant.
Okay, so now we got all of them, right?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I don't want to do that one.
Revelio.
Ah, what did I do? Wait, what's that? I don't know what this is doing. Curious. So that showed ancient magic, right?
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Wrong button. Didn't know it could have other buttons.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Repair.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I am now a level 3 Gryffindor. I guess. I don't need to do anything else.
Revelio.
That looks like a gobstone. How do I...
Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Shouldn't I go to Hogsmeade now or something? Here, if I hit this button, can I change quests? What's this one? Gobs of gobstones, gobs of gobstones. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Track quest. Oh, that was the right way. It's gonna be another one of those games where I don't do all the side quests. That's okay though. I also am not going to use the teleporter until I get familiar with the castle. Or a better job of knowing where I am.
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black. Hello, looking for me?
I was.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade.
Darn
you must
right.
Be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Actually, I can't earn... Oh, I can't earn achievements in this game. It might have them, but I can't earn them. I'm guessing. Because I'm not playing the Steam version. I'm playing the Epic one. So maybe I'm getting Epic achievements. It's kind of a bummer. Is there a way to integrate those libraries?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
I think she's in love with me.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Well, then don't come to Minnesota. Push you. Oh, it didn't work.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Like we already know.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous.
Should we go?
I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
We're wizards and we're walking there. It's horrible.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
He said that?
Now, I can see those because I saw somebody die. Just saying.
I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
I am a wizard, Harry. Kind of. How's it going, Ninja? About to start stream? Running late? Something else going on? You stream earlier today and I missed it?
I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so
fair enough.
new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things.
This is my first time streaming using the... Oh, no!
I still miss my homeland. But
Using the Stream Deck.
Here too. And getting out of the castle and
Steam Deck, I
exploring
mean.
helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of
Surprised
a
I didn't accidentally disconnect right there.
Hopefully it will for you too.
Couldn't figure out how to stream this game with my computer. Bogged it down too much, which is weird.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
What's up, Mr. Moon?
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Feels good, actually.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
And it seems like it looks okay on stream.
There is much to see outside
Despite
of
the lower
castle
resolution.
walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Accio.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydew. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that
Locks
you are
everywhere.
certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A wand.
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need.
It seems
and
that
still
way.
have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
So much for hanging out with a friend. Yeah. What's that? Central Square. Let's go there first.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with Superbite.
Pretend you don't see her.
We cannot ignore. No, I can ignore. I did. I got it for free through Epic Games. Took a little work getting it working on my Steam Deck, but it really wasn't all that bad.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
I wish there was a way to transfer it to Steam,
Pardon me,
but
sir.
Oh, thank
I don't think there
goodness.
is.
When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah, so there's
Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions.
Give me 1 sec.
Potions for all
I'll
ailments.
tell you what it's called.
You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating...
Yeah, enough talking.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all.
That's nice.
But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
What do I need to do? Do I have money? I don't have any money. Let's just sell my beige scarf. Then, oh, it was free.
Feel free to take a look at the rest
Oh.
of my inventory. Or
It's
come back another
expensive.
time if you're in a rush today.
I'm in a rush. Goodbye, weird guy. Okay, so, here, I'll just show you this real quick. Do you have a Steam Deck, Ninja? I was playing at 12:45 a.m. Wow. That is the right time, 7:49. Kept me up late. Yeah, so, I'll show you two things, because it's really not all that hard. And since I got it plugged in, I might as well show you. So, Steam menu, power, switch to desktop. And we reconfigured the screen here, so it should work for what I'm about to do. We'll see if it keeps the settings. Hey, it kind of did. So you're missing, oh, no, it didn't. Wait, did it? Yes, it did. Okay, so you're kind of having a hard time seeing the my bottom bar down here, because of how I have it set up right now. but in application launcher, there is sorry, my brain's not working. Give me a second. Why is my brain forgetting what it's called? There's a package manager that I'm pretty sure is installed by default. Oh, it might just be Discover. Oh, which is also down here. Yeah, I'm being silly. It's this Discover one. And in here, and I don't remember if I had to do it manually or like if I had to go out to the internet and get the application I was looking for or if it was in the search results. But the one that you want is I saw it as I was scrolling through here earlier. Heroic Game Launchers. Heroic Games Launcher, that one. And once you get this installed, then it will load up your entire Epic library and you can download any of your Epic games using this. And it'll work from here. Once you have it installed, the only other note is you can play it from desktop mode. However, when I fire it from desktop mode, for some reason the on-screen keyboard never popped up. Like even when I did like the Steam X button or whatever, I couldn't get it to show up in desktop mode. And so what I had to do was I had to click right here. And one of the options, I did turn use game mode on. I might have changed my wine version, but that wasn't the problem. I think I'm skipping something. Hold on, let me click into it here real quick. Oh, it's on this screen. The triple dot up here, one of the options is... Oh, well, mine says remove from Steam. One of the options is put in game mode or add to Steam or something like that. And when I did that, then in regular mode, I could launch it from regular Steam like any other game. That's how I got it working on here. I do have another one on here as well that here, let's see if this will work. So I'm gonna do return to gaming mode. Why are none of my... What is going on? Ah! What did I do? Weird. I'm just going to do it this way. Restart. Reboot. So yeah, getting Harry Potter on here was surprisingly easy. Way easier than I would have thought. And it runs... I didn't have to change any of the settings. I made a few tweaks when we started stream here for streaming, but like I didn't have to do really anything to get it to behave nicely. In fact, it behaves far nicer on the Steam Deck than it does on my computer for some reason. at least with OBS open. My computer and OBS and Harry Potter did not get along. Give it a moment here while it's rebooting. But I will show you one other thing, and I have to admit, assuming it still works, I haven't tried it in like 6 months. I have to admit this was pretty sweet when I got it working. And this I'll have to point you to some online internet guides to figure out how I did it, because it took a little bit of work. I believe it's this one. We'll see if it's gonna work. Kind of my last thing for the night. Please auto-log me in, because it's painful. Battle.net. How's it just skipping past all of that? Well, that works for me. Restart now. Oh, can I not? Oh, that's weird. So the touch screen, even though my screen is off, the touch screen is still how I have to do this. This may be a problem. What if I... Oh, this is messy. This is the example of what happens when you don't have a nice launcher that just works. I was hoping that would work. Why can I not fire this? I wonder if I got an actual mouse. Oh, this. Is this going to work? No, that one's not working either. Why is the touchscreen not working? Just want to tap that. But I will say, wait, did I do it? I'm even more confused. Oh, looks like it. What I will say, though, is World of Warcraft on here worked surprisingly well, too. Like, it took a little bit of getting used to playing World of Warcraft without a keyboard, but it really wasn't all that bad. Okay, now it's just being crazy. Okay, how did I do this before? I made it work. How did I make it work? No, I don't want to play Hearthstone. I just want to... Ah! How come I can click on everything but what I want? Wait, did I get it? No. Okay, we're close. How do I get my mouse way down there? Oh my gosh. What? click, click, click. This game has not been optimized. Yeah, fine. Play. We'll give it just a second, see if I can actually get it to fire up. I would still rather play it on my computer, but it did work surprisingly well on here, and I just wanted to show it off here real quick. Or at least I thought it did. I played through like the entire intro quest on one character just to see how it would go. But I will say getting it working on here, that took some work. The Battle.net launcher, I think I did have to hook a keyboard and mouse up to get it all fully installed before, and then once it was installed, then I could do what I'm doing now. But it took a surprising amount of effort. I'm hoping this will go to playable mode here in like 10 megabytes. But maybe not. Yeah, there we go. One of my favorite features of WoW. You can play the game without it fully updated. Oh, there was another thing. There was an extension that I had to install. That was the other reason I needed the keyboard and the mouse. And hopefully that extension just works. Load anyway. Back into that whole not having a mouse problem. So it's like you get it working once. There we go. Not again. Okay, just for the fun of it. I don't know if this was the character I last played, but... So the extension was a specific extension for allowing for game controllers, because WoW is not by default a game you can play with a controller. Yeah, that was actually the last time I played. That was the newest character type class, whatever it is, and I just played through the intro quests because you can do that for free. Like, I don't have a paid account right now, which is why this is able to. I'm not able to play everything I want. I don't think the extension's working fully. What is this? Oh no. Oh no. I don't want any game upgrades. I just want to get to the screen behind this screen. Can we make that happen, please? We're so close, and yet so far. No, don't, no. There we go. Okay. Now, can I actually cast something? I can. So, I am now playing. I'm now playing with the Steam Deck as the controller, and you can't see my keybinds on the screen, but they are here. And if I go up to like one of these characters, if I remember correctly, see if I can find a quest giver. I don't remember this class at all, but that's okay.
I have much.
Yeah, so I can like see how it shows like A up in the corner, like I can close screens.
Thank you for browsing.
Nice and easily with this extension, which works amazing. Here, let's see if I can kill something. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I didn't kill it. There. I did it. I killed something, and then I can loot it with one of these buttons. There we go. I think it was that button. Takes a little getting used to if you're used to playing it the regular way. But it works, and it works surprisingly well. I don't know that I would want to go raiding with it yet. And I would have no idea how you'd ever play a healer. Because the targeting is a little bit questionable. But it's not too bad. But if all you want to do is walk around and do your dailies, and, you know, kill some monsters, it works surprisingly well. And then when you're done, you can either close out that way, or I think I can get into the menus. Oh yeah, there we go. See, now the menus are doing what they should be doing. How did I get there? Exit game. Exit now. And now we're back into a spot that's hard to deal with. And we're back to Steam. So it can be done. Like playing all these other things can absolutely be done, but it's well, now I'm curious. What does it do if I do that? I just want to see if it'll launch this. I didn't think so. Yeah, a little too buggy at the moment. That was fun though. Wait, it launched on my computer though. It does work. That's a little bit crazy. I mean, we never built it for a gamepad. We got to add gamepad support to Snack Survival. Oh, that's funny. I can play it from my computer though. I forgot that we did this. I forgot how far we had gotten. All in good time. What, even launched it twice? Wait, how's it still on the screen? Oh, that is weird. It can do things on my computer without me. You guys can't see this, but it's manipulating my computer, my actual desktop computer at the moment. Remote desktop style. That's a little frightening. Okay, well, I might have to stream using the Steam Deck a little bit more often. We made good progress in Hogwarts. We don't have a wand yet. I think we'll save that for next time. If we do I mean, how did we feel about Hogwarts? Was it kind of fun? Do we want to play more Hogwarts? Do we want to not play more Hogwarts? Do we want to go back to snack attack development? You know, just throwing it out there. How did it feel, you guys? Did it feel like a game worth streaming? I think I'd like to go a little bit further with it. We'll have to see what the world brings. Silverdown was having a good time, I guess. Well, I will say it this way. I'm not promising to beat Harry Potter on stream. If it took Silverdown a whole month to beat it, I mean, here, I'm going to Google this. How many hours is Hogwarts Legacy? The main story takes about 25 to 30 hours, while a completionist run can easily take 70 to 100. I also put it on easy mode Silverdown, so yeah, I wouldn't expect too much. 25 to 30 hours. So that's 15 streams. I'm going to guess, I don't know for certain, but I'm going to guess that I have a new video game in my possession within the next 7 days. And if that new video game is either Donkey Kong or Metroid, there's a good chance I'm going to want to play that over Harry Potter. Because I've waited long enough for both of those games. And I have a strong desire to play them. So if those come out sooner rather than later, we might do that. We're going to wrap up there. We're going to raid Banzinator, who's playing board games tonight. It's been a while since I've been there, so I think I'm going to go stop by there and say hi. They are a member of Family Friendly Live, so hopefully it's a good time. We'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow night, probably a little early because it's game night and I don't have computer club, so I'll probably be here for speed runs. I'm going to shoot for 5 o'clock, maybe even 4:30 if I can, Central Time. So we'll see what happens. With that, though, I appreciate you all. Stay healthy, stay safe, cast some spells in your sleep tonight, and until next trip, see ya. Ooh, yeah, I like this idea of copying the raid message. We never do that. Where do you even find those?